Still using hormone pills, patches, or creams that barely work? They have to pass through your liver or skin. So your body only gets a fraction of what you need. Vaginal delivery bypasses all of that, and it's superior in nearly every way. If you're doing the old school routine and still don't feel right, this is why. Here's what no one tells you. It's not just about the hormones. It's about how they're delivered into the body. It's about the formulation. Because when those are wrong, when you're underdosed or using the wrong delivery system, you don't just get poor results. You get imbalances, side effects, and a body that's still begging for help. It's time we started treating women's hormones like they matter and making sure that they actually reach the body where they're needed most. Let me ask you this. Why do men get tailored hormone therapy that works, like testosterone injections that bypass the liver and deliver steady results, while women are still being given oral pills that are broken down in the liver and turned into toxic metabolites? Why do we still slap on patches or cream that doesn't absorb or leave marks? Why do women have to piecemeal 5 different products together just to feel half human? Oral progesterone, patches, vaginal creams, face creams, and testosterone creams. If a man went to his doctor feeling depressed, bloated, and foggy-brained, would we tell him to tough it up? Would we tell him that he has to wait until he is no longer making sperm for 1 year before he can have testosterone? Do we tell him that it's just a part of getting older? No. We'd fix his hormones, and with tailored, effective formulations. But women? We get ignored. That's why I built the first whole-body, all-in-one hormone therapy designed specifically for women, tailored for them. Aestra is not another outdated patch or pill. It's a breakthrough. No more microdosing women, intentionally keeping women's hormones levels so low they don't even feel a difference. No more false narratives or outdated approaches or misleading information. And I didn't just stumble into this. I lived it. I know what it feels like. Let me tell you my story. After I had my son, my hormone levels never bounced back. I was in my 30s, and I felt like I was 80, tired, bloated, brain fog, hair thinning, food sensitivities, high cortisol, bad skin, sick all the time. And the hardest part wasn't the crippling fatigue. It was looking in the mirror and not recognizing myself, feeling like I was losing the woman that I used to be and not achieving the woman that I wanted to be. I refused to settle. I wanted to look good and feel good. I restricted my diet. I took supplements. I exercised harder. I tried every HRT product available in every combination for years. Nothing worked. Nothing made me feel my age. And I'm a doctor. If I couldn't figure it out, what about every other woman? So I decided to build what didn't exist. Aestra is the product I wish I had 20 years ago. Now, it's changed thousands of lives, including mine. And what makes Aestra different from everything else out there? It's not just the ingredients. It's the delivery, the biology, and the results. Let's talk about the science behind Aestra. Aestra combines estradiol and progesterone in the right ratios, all in one formula. And yes, testosterone normalizes too, without ever having to add it separately. It's delivered vaginally, but that doesn't mean it's local only. Aestra is systemic. Most doctors still think vaginal hormones can't reach the bloodstream, but that belief is based on outdated studies using microdose creams made only for vaginal dryness. Here's the truth. The vaginal wall is highly vascular. It bypasses the liver and delivers hormones directly into circulation. When you use therapeutic doses like we do with Aestra, you get real, measurable blood levels of estradiol, progesterone, and naturally converted testosterone. And women feel it. Better sleep, energy, mood, skin, libido, and performance. Aestra is systemic by design, on purpose, and it works. And it's backed by both data and results. Blood work from Inner Balance users show clear rises in estradiol, progesterone, and testosterone. FSH drops, confirming whole body action. Most users no longer need separate patches, pills, or creams. And because Aestra bypasses the liver, there's less estrone, fewer clotting risks, and fewer side effects. Just more stable, consistent results. But don't take my word for it. We've helped thousands of women feel like themselves again. They're sleeping, they're glowing, their hair is coming back, libido is up, bleeding is under control, mental clarity is sharp. Let's hear from the women whose lives have changed.
I started my inner balance journey about 4 months ago. I wish it wouldn't have taken me so long to find inner balance, but my skin was already acting up with perimenopause, and I did copious amounts of research, read every paper tagged, listened to every single video. I've spent 15 years in medical device sales, so I know enough to be dangerous about the studies that I read, and was able to even find different ones on the NIH and other things that supported really what Dr. D was talking about. I can honestly say that after 3 days, I said to my husband, I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel like myself again.
It doesn't happen overnight, but it starts early and it builds, because this isn't a patch job, it's a whole system solution.
For years, I struggled with extreme fatigue, weight gain, and depression. I was running on empty. And since I started taking Inner Balance in 2023, my life has completely transformed. I've lost weight, my energy is back, and my depression is gone. I feel healthier, stronger, and more focused than ever. My health matters. I feel the best at 40, and I am so grateful I found Inner Balance when I did.
One of our clients said she hears more from us than her actual doctor, because we support you every step of the way.
So I joined Inner Balance because I'm going through perimenopause, severe night sweats, insomnia, heart palpitations in the middle of the night, decreased libido, gallbladder pain, food sensitivities, decreased bowel movements, like really having a hard time going to the bathroom. After 8 days, I noticed a huge increase in my sex drive, the insomnia decreased in the severity and the frequency of that as well. The gallbladder pain basically was abolished, like it was basically gone. The other thing is the heart palpitations, they became less severe and also less frequent. Then after 2 weeks of being on the medicine, I had my first huge night of sleep, where I slept for 6 hours, and it felt so refreshing to wake up. And like I said, that was only after 2 weeks of being on the medication. But I'm very impressed with all of the positive, significant shifts that I've seen in such a short period of time. And now I can't imagine my life without the hormone replacement. So I highly recommend it, and I think you definitely should give it a try. It'll change your life.
And when you look at the cost of patching everything together, Aestra just makes sense. You could keep piecing together a $200 a month stack, $30 vaginal cream, $60 patch, $30 progesterone pills, $30 testosterone cream, $30 skin cream, and still feel half human. Or you could use Ostra, a full spectrum hormone formula in one product with better delivery, fewer side effects, and real whole body support. And it's more cost effective than combining a bunch of ineffective solutions. This is modern hormone therapy, not like the other ineffective products. This is Inner Balance. This is Aestra. And this is the moment you take your hormones and your life back. The decision to take your life back is yours. And now is the time to take it. Don't suffer any longer.
Go to innerbalance.com and try Aestra today.